Your voice, your opinion, your community. Fact TV, free speech, protected.
Good morning, Bellows Falls, and welcome to the feed. I'm Mike Smith. This is Marty Gallagher.
We're
Happy
back.
New Year. We're back. Our first show of the year 2021.
I know, and we're almost already halfway through the month. It's
I
like,
know.
whew.
It's going by. We can only
Flying.
hope. Yes.
We can only
We can
hope.
only hope. It's not like last year. We have one shout out today, and then we're going to go directly to our guest, who is Floyd Lawrence. But first, we want to just give a big shout out to Chris Miller, who is just celebrated a birthday. I'm not sure how many years, but of a significant number of years, and we wanted to say happy birthday to
I
him.
would say it's probably like in the, 50-ish range.
Almost 50. I
Almost
think.
50, I think.
Yeah.
I think Chris is approaching the big 50.
The big 50. Yep. Well, happy birthday,
Happy
Chris.
birthday, Chris. I hope you had
And-
lots of cake and lots of chocolate.
Yes, lots of chocolate, and I do miss our chats. All right, but today, unveiling their new song is Floyd Lawrence. Floyd!
Floyd!
It's good to see you.
Wow, that was amazing
That was
sounding
an amazing
acoustic.
riff on that acoustic guitar.
He's on mute.
You're on mute.
Oh, yeah, I'm muted?
No,
No,
you're good.
Not now.
No,
You
no,
seem,
we got
you
you.
seem to be back. How are
Yeah,
you?
no, that wasn't me, Josh. I took credit for Josh's
Hey,
play.
Josh. Good to see you. So happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys. Good to be on.
Good to see you again. How are you?
We're doing fine. This is the first song of 2021.
Yeah, I saw the eyes say 20. What is it? 20. Yeah, 2021.
Crazy.
Amazing.
Crazy.
So
We're happy to get rid of 2020.
definitely.
So, and we did the song down to Guilford Studios, which we're usually over to Rob Bridge for most of the album.
Uh-huh.
And I've done a couple recordings here, but we were able to go down and work with Dave and Matt and Cindy at the studio down in Guilford, and it was an amazing experience. We had a great time.
And you guys took a clip while you were down there, right? Is
Alex
that right?
came down while we were there. We could show that.
Okay, let's go to clip and see what Guilford Studio looks like.
Hi, this is Floyd Lawrence from the band Intercept. We're here at Guilford Sound. Intercept is recording 2 new originals. We are doing Beer Drinking Weather, and the second song is Nightmare or Dream. And Dave is doing the engineering, and Matt. And Beer Drinking Weather, actually, when me and Josh were in shutdown, Josh came up with the riff, and we just wrote it one afternoon when we were stuck sitting at home per governor's orders. So that's how the song came about. Yeah, we're looking forward to, we're first time in the studio, and this is where all the big leaguers play. So we're kind of out of our element, but having fun.
That's amazing. That was.
So I'm back. So that song there was actually a song I had written years ago, but we're planning on a big video with Alex for that one, a big production. So we wanted to do that one there, but the beer drinking was strictly for fun. You know, with all this political stuff going on. In fact, I don't know if you heard, we were actually asked to play last week in D.C.
I thought, yeah, that you were going down, but yeah. Well,
They said,
and I
"Floyd,
didn't
can you
know.
come down we got an emergency. They said, we've got to break up this crowd. Can you come down and play only originals? So
To disperse the crowd.
Yes, that would have been fast. A much faster way.
Portland, when I think Portland's still rioting. We broke up the riot in about 2.5 hours. We cleared that place. So.
Good to remember. Maybe you can go to Montpelier this weekend. But I didn't know. I didn't know whether that was a sore subject, because I know you and I talked 4 years ago about how you were going to play the inauguration at that time, and you had to turn them down. And so, even though they wanted you bad, you put the kibosh on it. So
we had to, yeah. So no, we wanted to keep this. Josh and I were sitting here during lockdown or shutdown, and we wanted to get back because we had done Time We Lost It All. We did the 2020 song for the class, and not depressing videos, but not, I was sad for the class that they weren't going. I mean, I thought Bellows Falls did an amazing job making it
They did.
as as fun as possible for the kids, but I was still, we wanted to do something lighter, and we talked to Dave down to Guilford Sound, and we had been doing some work down there, and he said, come down and record, and we were intimidated because Rich Costi, who's a amazing Grammy-winning producer and engineer, was in New England at the time working out of that studio. So they were working with System of a Down on a song about the Armenian War, and then we go in with beer drinking weather. But we stuck to our guns. We said, we are going to make this fun no matter what, and just get back to rock and roll song. It had a country flavor originally, and we wanted to beef it a little bit. And it's got a country theme, the beer drinking weather. We were unable to go to our favorite vacation spot this year, which is down in Florida, Daytona Beach. And we were sitting here and it was snowing outside. And on vacation, we usually sit down and relax with a beverage. And we said, you know what? Anytime, any weather could be considered beer drinking weather, maybe. So that's where we came up with the idea. Josh, my son, came up with the riff, and the rest of the band, we sent it out. Again, we've been social distancing, but in the studio, they had strict rules, but we were still able, it's such a huge place.
Wow.
That we were able to follow the guidelines that Guilford had to follow. And we were able to follow the guidelines, but it still felt like we were playing together again. So they really made it a great experience for us. And we learned a lot. They taught us a lot. I won't go into detail, but they taught us a lot because we use electric drums and we had problems with them. And they taught us a lot about that. And it was just a great experience. So a shout out to Guilford Sound. If you're looking for a place to go, even though you don't need to feel intimidated, it's a beautiful studio, and they do have some amazing artists that go through there, but they make you feel at home and they make you feel important, and we had a great experience. So
That sounds amazing. We should at some point in time do a backstage, behind the scenes, how you produce these things, because I'm fascinated by it. I would love to see it.
We were all really excited to be there and to talk with Dave and even Rich Costi, who at the time he coached us a little bit and took a minute out of his day to help us. He had a #1 in the UK at the time he was talking to us. So we didn't really listen to his coaching. We were just like, wow, just talking to us. But it was a great experience. And all those guys, we were so pleased, and it was really cool. So, and Rich has had, the artist that he's worked with, if you Google Rich Costi's name, it's amazing. So it was just a really cool experience for us to go down there. And while we were there, we also recorded Nightmare or Dream because we want to work with Alex and do a big production video and put some time and money into something pretty cool. But me and Alex have talked, since I saw his porthole video, I just thought that was the coolest thing. So we'd like to do something like that. But so that's down the road. But yeah, we wanted to make it light and fun, and I think that's what we did.
Okay,
this
well
new
let's
song.
let's go to it. Let's hear it. I
Okay.
think we have it, the latest edition here, right?
I don't care if the rain comes down. Stormy clouds won't make me frown. The clouds can part, the sun may shine. I'll just get back, leave my worries all behind. Can't complain, things are done better. It's clear, my dear, it's beer drinking weather. Beer drinking weather. If it's too hot or it's too cold, it might be windy. Hell, it might snow. I know place that I need to go. My work day's ended, all my ducks are in a row. I can't complain, things are getting better. Oh my dear, I fear it's beer drinking weather. Beer drinking weather. Get filled. Might be a blizzard. So cold. Alexa God, this I know. Can't complain, things are getting better. Sincere, I fear it's clear, my dear. Beer drinking weather. Beer drinking weather. Beer drinking weather. Beer drinking weather. That's what it is. Can't wait. Woo! Tell me one of those, please.
And we're back. That was amazing,
That was
Floyd.
great.
That was incredible. I think you've hit it. Hello? Are you hearing
Am I
us?
back?
You're
You're
back. Come on, man. That was
I'm
great.
back. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we kept it fun, light, and we had a good time.
Oh, it was amazing. Very good.
And it pretty
Thank
much
you.
it
Thank
embodied.
you. We refused to. I have to thank my wife for making a couple cameos I allowed, and she's the one that got me on this meeting this morning because I have no idea how to do this.
Well, it's good she's around. Thank you, Sue.
And she did it from work somehow. So
I was going to say it kind of embodied what everyone's had to do with 2020 is you just made the best of the situation. You showed how you
that's
just
what we
make the,
thought.
you just deal
We
with it.
just make light and just we'll pretend we're on vacation even though we can't go.
Perfect.
It was really good. I really liked the lyric too. I liked the lyric. I liked your voice. Really nice job.
Thank you. We tried. I tried to sing it old style, just rock and roll, screaming, and just make it fun. And Josh and Jake and Jason, the band members, they helped hold it there because we didn't want it to become anything other than fun. So we had a great time in the studio recording it. We had fun making the video, and we were gonna get into a big involved production, and then we said, let's just keep it simple and just have fun.
Oh, but yeah, it looks great though. I think that's the simplicity comes out as being excellent.
Did you
Thank you.
record, was that the snowstorm, that like 3-foot snowstorm we had? Was that the storm you recorded
That's the
in?
one. So when the plumber calls you and says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't come today. An emergency popped up. I have a leaking water heater that's flooding a basement." That's not true. What he's doing is shooting a video because it's snowing out.
You shouldn't give your
He's
trades.
Yeah, you can't give your trade secrets away,
Josh, and
Floyd.
we're on the way to work, and I'm like, "Oh my God, this will be perfect. Let's quickly go home and set up in the front yard." So we didn't catch COVID, but we both got pneumonia that day.
That's just
Perfect.
That's incredible. So,
And then we had the leaf blower for the storm, and of course the chewing tobacco. I don't chew tobacco, but I thought it would be funny if someone were to spit into the wind, so I threw that in. That's home style gravy that gets thrown at me.
You're giving all your secrets away, Floyd.
I know. It would sound cooler if I chewed tobacco, but I don't.
I don't think so. I'm glad that you don't chew tobacco.
So, burning question is, when do you think that you guys are going to be performing live again? What's your schedule? You've got a schedule?
So we do have a bunch of things lined up that I wanted to talk about. We're in January now. February, we will be touring. We're going to be in the living room on February. March, we are in the kitchen for a huge show. We're looking forward to that one. Then after that, we were supposed to be in the bedroom, but I've never performed that well in the bedroom, so I'm actually going to cancel that. I'm going to cancel that show. And go right to June. June, we're in the front yard finally, outdoor concert. Yeah, we see I don't know, the vaccine's getting out there. Sue got the vaccine. I'm waiting. I don't know. It's mandatory for her work. I don't know when a guy like me can get it. I've been telling people I'm 72. I don't know if that helps.
that could make a difference.
I'm trying to cheat a little bit there to try to get the shot sooner. But yeah, I'd love to get the vaccine and not have to worry about. I think you don't have to worry about passing it on to anyone once you get it, the vaccine.
I think that's what they're saying. Yeah, but
if I know I'm not going to hurt anybody, then I'd like to get out of town and relax a little bit. We've been. I think we were at. I don't know if I said we were at the Burger King before working in Brattleboro, and we were working nights and weekends, and we were looking forward to vacation. And just before, I think it was a week before we left, my wife said the hotel called and they canceled.
oh
So
boy.
here we are.
But you brought up
Still
a whole
waiting to go on vacation.
new industry. I remember when I was younger, much younger, we used to try to get fake IDs where we would say that we were over the drinking age. But now you can sell fake IDs to be over the vaccine age.
Oh, I like that idea.
Cottage
I should call.
industry.
Because I think the guy that made my fake idea may still be in business. I'll give him a call and see if that's a great idea. Might have been very helpful.
Yes. So instead of saying McLovin on there, it could see Mick Old Guy or something.
Perfect.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't know when clubs will be open. I would think it would be. I saw somewhere a friend of mine, carpenter I'm working with, Joey, said that he saw in maybe the UK or another country, they tested everyone before and they had a concert of 900. They did wear masks, but they were wedged in like a concert setting.
Yeah.
And they had no problems. So I don't know if that could happen this summer around here or not.
Well,
right now it's way too soon and too scary, and I know I mean, it's easy for me to joke about it, but I know that families that are going through it must be scared and nervous. So, yeah, I'll be happy when we're
Yeah,
vaccinated
yeah.
and it's calmed down to the point where we can play again together.
Yeah,
I agree.
They've been doing, I've seen online some festivals they're trying to promote for the summer. One of them is a festival in, I believe it's in Florida, and everyone goes down like the week before. They stay at these certain places. They probably have to be tested. And then everybody has their own little viewing pod, like their own little, 6-foot distance from the other that they hang out in for the duration of the festival, which seems, I guess personally as a music goer, it seems like it's okay, but I think I'd rather wait and go when we can all, it can be normal again.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one of our last shows was at the filling station in White River, and it was a Halloween show, and it's such a fun atmosphere where we're all hugging each other and high-fiving, and not to have that part would be depressing. I mean, that was what was great about it. So I don't know if we can get back to the high-fiving and hugging part anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm just as a crazy aside. There's a festival down in Virginia that I don't know if you've heard of. It's by Blacksburg, Virginia, and it's called Floyd Fest, and it is huge. Have you ever heard of Floyd Fest? Please look it up.
A friend of mine that I work for moved down there, and she sent me a sign in Virginia. She lives in Floyd, Virginia.
Yeah.
And she sent me a sign that says, "We're living on Floyd time."
You should really check it out. It's an amazing place. It's like the Putney of Virginia.
Yeah, I'm totally going to check it out, and I'm going to say that it's in honor of me. I'm going to start using it as to promote my shows.
Well, I thought you might go for copyright infringement, and say, hey, well, give me a cut.
Maybe get a kickback.
Yes, that's it. Well, again, we're about out of time.
We're down to about 3 minutes.
We're down to about 3 minutes. Where do you want to go with your last 3 minutes? I mean, it's been a great show.
3 minutes. When I'm done yapping, me and Josh will pick up and play our way out. But thank you for having us on. Once again, we love the show, and we will be looking forward to coming on when we can all get together in the studio again, and maybe bring the band in and be close and not have masks on, and just get back to the point where we can have fun. I think, June or July, I don't know.
I think you're right.
I'm kind of hopeful for that.
Good.
If we can get through the next flu season and get people safe again, that'll be great. But I do appreciate Alex once again for his help on the video. My wife for getting me on the Zoom. Hi, Mom. And
we want to thank you.
Thank you guys once again.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank you.
Floyd.
Play off, Floyd. Thanks, Josh.
I don't care if the rain comes down. Down the clouds won't get me down. Up and down, the sun may shine. I'll leave all my worries behind. Down, down, things are getting hard. My dear, I fear. Be drinking weather. Be drinking weather. Thank you, Guilford Sound and Rich Costi. Thank you, everyone. Thank you,
Bye.
Pete.
Bye.